Yeah, man, want to big up Unseen Sports TV now. Keep watching them, keep supporting them.
Unseen Sports TV, a station to be watched, a station to enjoy, a station in football and more football out Jamaica.
Big up, Uncle Paul. Welcome to Unseen Sports TV. My name is Coach Javon Parchment. And, breaking news, under 17, Jamaica national team. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, Craig Butler. He's alleged, it is alleged that, he's going to withdraw his Phoenix players from some of his Phoenix players, I guess, which he has control mostly over, out of the U17 team. It is alleged that he will, do that because the coaching staff or the selection panel of the U17 team did not select one of his players, and so hence he take a stand that he is going to withdraw some of his players from the U17 team, which he has control over. I'm going to give you information on that, and I'm also going to give you information on the under 17 team. They are in camp at the moment as we speak, and I'm going to give you most of the players. I don't have all the players now presently. It's supposed to be 34 players, and they're going to cut it down. Have the local base players that are supposed to be at the camp at the moment. Some players from overseas should be in the camp also, are supposed to reach in on a later date. But the camp starts today, and they're going to be there for 5 weeks. The competition starts February 8th. The qualifier starts February 8th. I'm also going to give you information again on the qualifiers. I did it already, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to give you the information on the qualifiers. I'm going to show you the group that we are in, and if we make it to the quarterfinal, who we're going to play, depending on how we perform, stuff like that. Before going into that, I want you guys to like, subscribe, and share to the content. Share, like, and subscribe to Unseen Sports TV. Tell a friend that Unseen Sports is here, and we're going to talk about some football. All right, news under 17 team. Want to see our youngsters, reach the World Cup. Our youth program needs to, have something that we can say yes. We are coaching properly, and we are doing something good. Make the schoolboy coaches feel proud. The club coaches feel proud. We want them to go through. We don't want the problems. You understand me? Yeah, man. So, big up to my sponsor, Maker Wear. You can find them on IG at Maker_Wear, and your website www.makerwear.com. Also, Extras Jamaica. You can get all your jewelry there. You can get your earrings, your anklets, your watches, your rings, all different merchandise are there, jewelry and stuff like that. Handbags for the ladies, dresses. Yeah, man. You can go there and get it. Also, High Concept Event Delhi. You can go on Instagram, type in High Concept Event Delhi. If you're in the Portmore region, if you're in the Spanish Town region and the Old Harbor region, you can get your burgers, your fries, your wraps, your barbecue vegetable meal, your smoothies, and your natural drinks. All right, High Concept Event Delhi on Instagram. Link them if you're in the Old Harbor area, Spanish Town area, and the Portmore area. All right, don't forget, people. Always support the business people. Yeah, man. All right, so get straight into it now. The first matter we're going to talk about is the Craig Butler issue. All right, the Craig Butler issue. So it was alleged that the coaching staff did not select Dante Peralta. All right, people, coaching staff did not select Dante Peralta, and because of that, you know, Craig Butler decided not to make Denzel McKenzie, um, Brown go to the squad, go into the squad. You understand me? Denzel McKenzie and Brown. I don't know if Craig Butler have full control over Dylan John and Bell, because those players are at the camp. You understand me? Those players are at the camp. But if you remember, in under 15, Phoenix had a trip going to England, and some of those players, Denzel McKenzie was named in the under 15 team but did not go. Took the England trip and did not play for his country. While Bell and John played for the country. You understand me? Dylan John and Bell is at the camp. Dante Peralta did not get selected. People want to drop a comment. Tell me what you think about Dante. Should he be in the squad based on his performance at Mona? I am a Mona fan, you know, and I have no problem. I have no problem with what the JFF did, with not selecting him, because I think, you know, better players are in the country in that position, you know, wing back position, because him can't play forward good to me. You understand me? Cannot play forward good for me. In that wing back position that he played, I think is his best position. I want to hear your point on it, people. Drop a comment. Let me hear your point on it. You understand me? I want to hear your point on it. Because I don't know. I don't know. Really, I don't know. You understand me? I don't know why. And you know, it upset me. It upset me. I'm not feeling well about that decision. You know, if it plays out like that. Denzel McKenzie is one of the players. Yeah, Spegdan. No, when I say man a ball line, him can him one of the best in the position. You understand me? I says Spegdan, him one of the best in the position in the schoolboy league or in the country at under 16 level. He's not the best. You understand me? He's not the best. You know, he's a development type of player. Such man to petty brother. Yeah. Brian, the phone line are working, you know, Brian. The phone line are working, you know. So the man them can call in, you see me? The man them can call in and talk. But why are you surprised, bro? He has done it before. Yeah, he has done it before. But the thing is, I am saying these players should have somebody who can back them, like Dylan John's parents and Bell parents, although they are a Phoenix player. I think Craig Butler don't really have a lot of control over them in terms of, you know, when they want to play for the national team. The parents stand up for them. Aliens, I am sure sports. Aliens. In the pin the link. Soon call in, pin the link. Oh, alright, now pin the link. Copy. Yes. I'm gonna pin the link. Use auto block. Yeah. So you are sure, just easy, my boss. This is not the place and time for that King Aya. You are sure? Hey, man, is man. When you have to stop beating you up, you know, man. It's Chelsea a rebuild, man. You have the big side, you know. You have the big side. Hope you can, just make sure you can win, you know, and continue to have the luck, you know. You see me? Continue right on the luck. Man City in a catch a back. Yeah, man. Continue right on the luck. People, who is here? The Arsenal man in his Arsenal shirt. Man is man. I am sure sports boss in the building, people. What says you?
We're there, man. Good evening, Unseen, and to all your viewers. You understand me? Bless up, you know.
Brian might
One love, one love,
in the
one
chat
love.
also.
You don't know we have to come jump on this and hear from
Yeah,
you and
yeah, Mannings. You know, say I one love, Mannings. You know, I one love. Yeah, yeah. Heart of love, heart of love.
so we never really. I think what the Chelsea thing when we say one love still, but it's a good one. One love, one love, one love, one love. But you don't know we have to come show some love to Unseen because him out there do the work. You know, whole of information and Unseen we not to know, because we get some information about JPL, some blockbuster moves are going on about after tomorrow that under 17 we are talking about,
All right, so tomorrow the big day.
Yeah, man. A blockbuster move in the JPL,
How much money? How much money involved?
Yeah,
Them
we don't know,
not- them
we don't know
not-
about the heap of money still, A whole of players available still, so maybe, man, I look some players, a whole of players have them in contract
Oh, okay.
terminated. So them could be free agents, but you don't know.
Yeah.
Under 17,
Mannings, what you say? So bad meet the firing squad.
don't ask me that.
Two worries about that. But Unseen. So
Yeah.
yeah, to the Thursday, no, yeah, me know today the team gone at the camp and things.
Yeah,
So
man.
the overseas play them at the camp too or just local?
No, man. Overseas players supposed to be in the camp.
Yeah,
I don't think them reach as yet.
Yeah, man, but the two goalkeepers are there, aren't they? And Ricardo Gardner's son, I think they're trying to get him, settled.
Shea Garden.
Yeah, Gardner.
Gardner.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gardner.
They're trying to get him settled in a school, out here, that can fit the curriculum, because it's still school time for them, which is what people need to understand about them under 17 thing here, because sometimes them think like the kids can just leave. But because of the curriculum, they have to find a school where he can still do his school curriculum while he's here in Jamaica. You understand?
Okay, because the time coincide with
school. Yeah. So I think they're trying to get him into school in Jamaica, but he's going to be a part of it. And the two goalkeepers, if you watch the video that I put up with the under 20 team, under 17, the goalkeepers and that are a part of the team as well, and the Mount Pleasant goalkeeper.
I hear that the Mount Pleasant goalkeeper is at Dintil.
How is he at Dintil when he moved from Mount Pleasant to Yarcastle to Dintil? Because he was at Yarcastle.
Yes, him going to Dintil now.
Oh,
Mannings, he played at Yarcastle or he just went there?
He played at Yarcastle.
Okay.
But him still have a chance, sir.
Okay, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
So yes, man is man. So we go straight into the matter because people want to hear the drama. So the drama is, just like the under 15, where Phoenix players were selected and most of them did not go. Now it's alleged that Craig Butler is withdrawing his players out of the under 17 team, apart from Dylan John and Jamani Bell, which have, I think, have strong parents behind them, and not following the agent rule in terms of picking side and not playing for the national team. And the reason for that is because they did not pick Dante Peralta in the national team. So persons like Denzel McKenzie, who was selected, is not at the camp. Carlton Brown is not at the camp. And what's your thought on that matter?
All I would say, you understand me, if these allegations are actually so, and that they actually played a game and the players were given an ultimatum and their parents never got involved, because I understand that some of these kids may be even living with they
Guardian.
they actually don't live with their parents. They actually live amongst the Phoenix, which means
Right.
that everything is being taken care of them. I think that is down to the parent, because what happened is that if you turn down the under 15, turn down the under 17, and you believe, because my understanding is that the players themselves believe that the player who is excluded is not good enough. They know that the player can't make the team either, but they're still taking the position.
But I don't think that
So,
they should take the position.
well, if you live a man, if you live at a lady house, and she take care of you, and you're youth, and you don't know how you're going to eat when you leave there, what you going to do? So it's not easy. I
It's a
think
sticky situation.
unless the parents are going to intervene and say, no, it's a
I
sticky
want my son
situation.
to play.
Yeah, it's up to the parents, I think, to make that decision for the kids.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but unseen, further to that, further to what Manning is saying, you realize that the two persons' name that you are saying are at the camp. They live with their parents.
Yeah.
yeah, they live with their parents. Yeah. Dylan John mother, I think, is the president of the Gymnastic Association.
And the bells already. They know where he's going to get called and not turn up.
Right.
And
So
they were the two. In fact, those were the two Phoenix players who actually played in the under 15 as well. They were the
right.
two that did not go to England on that trip during that same time and stayed and played under 15.
15. Well, Denzel McKenzie went to England.
So what I'm saying is that you see a pattern.
Right. So I guess whoa. Parenting management. They don't have I think that is the problem. They have to stand with the person who feed them.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Their parents, like the father and the mother of these kids, need to say, no, this is an opportunity, because you can't listen. You don't go to the under 17. You're hurting you, because if you go there and do well, the same Europe that you want to go to that have been promised to you, you'd end up going there anyways. If somebody sees you, we're better to go and showcase your talent.
You might not be lucky. Might not be lucky like Leon Bailey.
So
opportunity. Yeah.
If that is the case, I can't agree with it. And here's the thing. So, for the adult in the case, listen, it's not every footballer going to make it big,
True.
So here's the thing. It's when them doing well, give them the opportunity, because the other person who them sticking up for probably already have money. You hear the name? If you hear the name, them name, they carry money with them, When you have a certain kind of name in Jamaica,
Big money.
He may have something to fall back on. If it fails, because it's not everybody who goes through Phoenix make it to the top.
No.
When they don't make it to the top, what are you going to fall back on? So I don't know what Brian have to say about it. What do you think about
Orlando Brown said to be poor is a crime when you have to rely on people.
in Banasi, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Mannings. I'm agreeing with you, because I mean, there have been hundreds of players who have trodden the path of being a part of the Phoenix Academy. And I don't think they have had 100 professional players. So, and I mean, they are one of the things that they teach the kids, or they say they teach the kids, is about pride and love for your country and stuff like that. So, and I think one of the best ways to show pride and love for your country is to represent your country. And I mean, I don't think a 17-year-old child should be put in a position of being an activist, because this is what he's being trained to do. You are being trained to be activists, and I don't think a 17-year-old kid.
They are not 17. They are 15 or 16.
You're not 17.
Yeah, I don't think kids at that age should be forced to take the role of an activist. I don't agree with that.
So this is why now, if like, the other thing is that, will they be missed? Maybe they will not be missed.
No.
So the federation can say, okay, that's your choice. We're cutting you.
There's a lot of players. A lot of players.
Exactly. You understand me? Because if it were a case where they were pivotal to the team, then you just write, you request it of the parents. And if the parents say no, then that's it. You understand me?
Maybe
But
one
again,
player, maybe one player out that I am hearing that, maybe be a loss is Denzel McKenzie. The coach was, the coach had him highly in his plans, but
he's a centre back.
no, he's a midfielder.
Okay, because in the centre back
Washington McKenzie.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because in the centre back position, this team have J. Lloyd Smith, they have Alex Xavier Gooden, they have Javin Williams. These are quality centre backs. So you just think like, okay, you understand me?
In the midfield position, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying that, yeah, fine, I can understand that. But at the end of the day, brethren, we have to do what is in the best interest. I have had players at my club already.
Mm-hmm.
That big clubs come for them, and I feel like, imagine how much money I invest in them all my life. I'm going to let them go, because even if it's for free, it's for the betterment of the youth. We have to make decision that is better for the kids,
All the time.
especially the ones that are what we call, underprivileged. Them not have certain things in our life. Every opportunity we can present to them, I think it's only fair that we do that, and all of us must think that way.
Lagos said, I guess the youth coaches can't cut squad again once Craig players are included. Shit, man.
Imagine unseen. Say that the new coach of the Reggae Boys, him select a team, right?
Right.
To play against Mexico in the next Nations League game. And he calls up Omari Hutchinson. And Omari Hutchinson said, no, man, we Chelsea playing a little pickup game. We're playing a little pickup game. It's a FIFA window here, but we have a pickup game to play, so I can't make it. What would you say? Wouldn't you be upset and say, them man on a rate Jamaica, them? You understand me?
Of course.
And he's a professional. So imagine now when youths do this kind of a thing, what kind of signal it is sending.
Start the foolishness already.
There you go.
From a young age, sometimes I think the signal or the message that most agents and managers send teaches their youngsters is wrong. Sometimes, you understand me? I don't know, but you have to just understand that football is not you alone in it management. You have different minds, right? People say different from you. All right. So I think with the Peralta situation, I am a Mona. You know what I tell man. I am a Mona supporter this year.
I'm not sure which team supports him. I don't really know.
He's a Mona supporter this year. You know that. Cause Mona means I win. When Mona lose, I'm Mona. You understand me? And if you ask me, I am okay with the decision of cutting Dante Peralta out of under 17. Right?
Yeah.
I am okay with that. So why is it, if the allegations are true, why is it that the agent or the coach have the problem, with it? Why is it?
But he didn't even start every game. And he never looked good in every game. So I don't, like I'm saying, we have to be, like, people need to play on merit. You understand me?
Yeah, people should play on
Ask
merit.
yourself, is he able to make the team, and is he better than the player is he better than the centre backs there? That you have to ask yourself. And if not, you say to him, listen, you need to work on your game. You put him in there now. You understand me? I'm just saying, look at that. Is he better? What makes him better? And if he's not, and the other players are better, don't deprive that. And I'm going to tell you, all right, I remember there was a case earlier with his son and Leon. Remember the part of the issue they were having as well. Though the GFF may not have dealt with the things in the best way, part of the issue they were having is that basically when they wanted Leon, he was suggesting that they must have Kyle, I think his name was. What happened? You see what happened now? Leon has made it. Where is Kyle? You don't want to do this with these players. Because in the player in themselves, sometimes we feel like them not going to talk, you know. You know how kids are sometimes, them in a system, them not come out against it. But it's when them kids they come out of the system and turn adult and thing, them come back come say, no man, yeah, them want to do some things, but them hold on man career. You don't want those things to be said.
Right, monies, man. Right. They shouldn't do. Continue to talk a little, monies, man.
Yeah, you understand me? So that is my thing. You know, if one player is good enough, let him go. And then work with the other players, man. Work with them, and maybe after a while, them can get drafted. Maybe they may miss under 17, but maybe they can make under 20. And as adults, we have to look at the big picture. And everything is not people. We have this thing like people fighting us, and you know, and everything people we fight with self too often. We are our worst enemies most of the time because we create unnecessary animosity and problem. It's okay if
I think monies, man. You know, sometime when all right, so basically what me find out with most of the people that win football in Jamaica is like nobody can tell them nothing again. Once them get a certain experience, if them go England and them get a certain experience in a football, it's like no Jamaican can say to you say, all right, you know, say this with this with a player. It's like he might go say to you say, you drive carry me if I play, no if you tell me if I play.
yeah.
You understand? But me I say anybody can give you a good advice or some good reasoning about a particular matter. You may not have the experience tonight, but sometimes if you just listen, you may get an idea and you can improve as a coaching. That they are Jamaica.
But let me tell you this, Anthony. You know that there's a lot of conversations I save. Lot of conversations that I save, I keep them, I archive them because I want to remind people sometimes. All right, let me give you an example. So I have a son, very fast, did well at prep school champs.
Right.
Bam. I see if he takes up track and field and serious, I believe them man they can run Usain Bolt kind of time. That's how good I think he is. If he really decide to go away them. You know, right? I know if me call some people in a track and field and talk, them dismiss you because them don't know you. You're in their eyes, you are nobodies. See, it's when time them do that kind of a thing now, you keep that information. Because guess what? You see, when the son or the daughter reach the place, you know, and them same people are going to reach out to you, you know.
True.
So you need to have it to say to them, no, man, me rather feel the way me I do it than for
Go your route.
Go your route. Because guess what? You only deal with the known. And we want to deal with the known. Yeah. So here's the thing now, unseen. You see, if you were coming back from Chelsea and you could move 20 players out of Jamaica easily, and you had big contacts, they would listen to you. It's the way at Jamaica. They are very selective who they listen to. Because listen, you can't tell them nothing. And it's not because them think they're more educated than you. You know what? It's money. It's money give you voice in Jamaica. The man who have the most money have the most talk.
True.
And if you don't have no money, you're not on people level. I saw them see it.
How when them don't?
Even when them don't, them just think say you can't tell them nothing because what you have. They use money to measure everything. And that's part of our problem. But it's very unfortunate. But from my birds, I understand that the youth did not turn up to come. You know, me have a show later. I will talk about this because they are. I get an echo. I never my thing, but.
Well, I'm gonna cut my. Let me see for my one.
Yeah, man, it gone. So something over your side. Yeah, you have some of the Premier League teams now. The youth them there in a camp. The youth them are under 17. Wanna call the people them about the youth them to come play Premier League match. 1 player and 2 players. If the man let the youth them play under 17 for this time, them they camp, leave them. We are call the man them out of camp for go and play Premier League match. No player, unless camp break, no player should go and play no Premier League once camp is going on. Because on like 5 players or 10 players, 1 player or 2 player from your team, they are the camp. Where I call them for? And I put pressure upon the look of youth them. Like, no, you're going to force a youth to leave camp. Him leave camp now, him go your thing and get injured. Him can't make back the under 17 team to expose himself. I don't know how big adults sometimes operate, so, you know.
That's why I'm saying, man, is man.
Man.
You know, that's why I said parenting is very important. So you, a person like you know, they would even call your son.
You're mad.
They would even call your son because they know it can't work. You understand? So you see, parenting is very important. And the next thing to the parent, them have to understand. You see, when they love tech things, you become a slave, you know.
Yeah, man. Listen, all right, I'll show you something and see. You know, there's always been this thing how parents collect money for them daughters. Listen, it's same thing happen with boys. It's just that it is not, you know, some kind of sexual thing. I same thing. Parents collect money for them kids, and the kids don't get the money. The parents them use it for build house and buy furniture and buy wig and buy hot phone for themselves. So them kids can be given over to people. Basically, sell them kids into slavery. It's modern day slavery. Every week, every month, they collect money on behalf of them kids.
So a personal benefit.
For them personal benefits. And then if you stop it, and the government need to step in.
So
because if it's a form of slavery, in my opinion.
And just see why most of our youth players them not make it in a football.
Them not gonna make it because them they under slavery. So that person control them and say, no, you can't do that, you can't go there. So no, you're mad. Look how much money me spend. You can imagine a big man tell a youth, say, imagine unseen, you stand up one day and hear a man and say, oh, you can't live us to your daughter and how much money me spend on you. Me hear people say that about youth. So you can't left this club because look how much money me spend on you. Look at 18-year-old and 17-year-old youth. Madness. You can't left this school here. You can't go no other school because they spend too much money on you. These things must stop. That is my thing.
Because Parental technical ability is not up to the national standard. The coach want the team to play out the back and the right and left back to step in the midfield. Once the team is in position, Parental can't. Well, Lagos, you're part of the technical committee staff. Yeah? You're part of the coaching staff, man. Tell us, give some more information on Lagos. You know the man style of play already? I'm here once again. Parental need a lot of agility work. Yeah. I am not going to say the player is not good. I would say that he's not the better one for the position that he plays in Jamaica at the moment. You understand me, man?
Yeah.
He's not the better one in the position at the moment. At 16-year-old, he's not the best. You understand me? And based on that, I think everybody should have a mute. Him should have just things should just flow naturally to him. You know, if people have good mind, should flow naturally and say, yeah, you know, say true. All right. We're gonna try to work for you more. But when you try to push a player out time range or out time limit, it look like a madness.
Yeah.
So the question no man is, man, because we want to move from the point, we don't want to stick point. What message this send to the national program and to the nation at large and to the overseas diaspora?
Yeah, I just think, like, listen, I think the person who is going to be affected the most by this
is the youth.
Like, people going to lose credibility in you. People are going to say, basically, so this is how you operate. It's about your youth. Yeah, you understand me, Unseen? Like, every time one of your youth is not selected, this is your attitude. They're going to lose credibility in you. Because other people are going to start saying, oh, so it's about your youth. Because I don't see you do this with other people. And fine, you want to stick up for the Phoenix player and stuff. So does it mean that when other people have players who are left out, everybody should do the same thing? All of us should do the same thing. So we'll never have a team then.
Yeah, so the message, I think the message that you're sending is that. So, for example, if Manizman have 10 players and one don't make it, Manizman...
Yeah, meaning people demonstrate.
Yeah.
And pull out me other players, and Cavaliers need to do it, and Arnett need to do it, and Tivoli need to do it, and all the schools need to do it. Anybody who see one of their players who they think should be in the team is not in the team, they need to pull out all of their players out of it. Is that what we're going to do? That don't make no sense.
All right, I say. Seeing clear up movements 2020. Yeah, man, clear up movements, man. No joke thing, man. Up we go, up.
Yeah.
Lagos say he can play, but not the best player that was invited for.
Yeah, and Unseen, just to let you know that, say Kyle Miles is under 15.
Kyle Miles, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be captain in the under 15 team for the tournament, which is later this year. So that is why he's not in the under 17 team, because he's like 13 or 14 years old.
He's 14 years old, yeah.
14 years old. So he's going to captain the under 15 team, which is not a bad move.
But I think he's good enough for the under 17 also. His statistics in the schoolboy league is better than some of the other players.
Yeah, but like Dunstan Cohen played the same position. Terrible baller. Who play in the Premier, and him playing in the Premier League.
Yeah. He might get the preference.
You have Barrett as well from Cavaliers who playing in the Premier League and starting.
Terrible player.
And he played the same position. So why you would bring that? You understand? You have it's like those three players. You don't necessarily need him right now because he have a couple of years in the under 15 and the under 17. That is my thought on it.
So people, man is going to do a show on this same. It's going to be more on the under 17. The select players and everything. All right?
Yeah, unseen. So tell the people say I'm unseen and man is man, but you don't know you can't. One of them sleeveless business. You understand? You have to put on sleeve on your shirt.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but we have to go leave, but you don't know. We have to show some love for the show. You don't know.
So what I got is, I give my 14 players. Then what me have, I make the team. And management will get the rest.
People, me not give you nobody when make no team. Me I give you a squad because the squad can be cut. You understand me? Unseen know who make team. I don't know who make team.
Yeah, man, we can't tell you who make the team.
All right, so we have to disappear and leave him alone on the scene for this podcast. Midnight. All right, bless up, boss.
Yeah, man, we soon jump over.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, and see, we need an interview with ISA president. Yeah, man, we need an interview with ISA president. Yes. Them CARICOM players in the local SBF are questionable. True. Me, I don't know. Hey, people hate me, From YouTube, when I start talking, people hate me, You understand me? People hate me for my opinion. You understand me? I even told them I hear say I can't go certain place. I'm gonna say, yo, you can't come over here, say, Man, them want to head, You see me? So I have to go watch my step. You know them way there? Yeah, people. So we'll go straight now. So I am going to tell you the 14 players' name that I have that are down. So, these players can get cut based on passport issues, injuries, leaving the camp to play Premier League, something like that. Things can happen. Parents take off their child off of the camp. Anything is possible. So they may not be in the final cut. You understand me? So, we could go straight tonight. Let me go straight into that at the moment. All right. So, Lynch from Mount Pleasant. I hear that he's at he was at Yarcastle the other day. Now me here saying Ghana didn't tell. Don't know true that he's alleged. Wilberforce is the next Mount Pleasant player, Yarcastle. Wilberforce. Everybody must know Wilberforce from Yarcastle. Whenever Yarcastle playing, everybody talks about him. His name is big in that squad. I think he plays centre forward. He's a quality player. I think he deserves a chance in the team. So he's in the final cut. Ayer Dixon is in the final cut as well. Let me give you the school that Ayer Dixon is coming from. Give me a sec. So Ayer Dixon is from also Yarcastle. So that's three players from Mount Pleasant right there in the national under 17 team final. Not the final cut, but the second to final cut. You understand me? That's 3 players there. All right. So let's move on. J. Light Smith. J. Light Smith is the next player that is in the national under 17 team at the camp at the moment. J. Light Smith. Let's give you the school that J. Light Smith plays for. J. Light Smith. J. Light Smith. J. Light Smith wasn't on the first, was in the first, batch of name that come out the other day. So I don't see his school here. So J. Light Smith is there, people. J. Light Smith is there. Alfonso Gooden. Alfonso Gooden is there also. Alfonso Gooden is there also. People from stats. Alfonso Gooden. Yeah, man. Alfonso Gooden is there in the squad. Alfonso Gooden. Next one, Ronaldo Barrett. Ronaldo Barrett from Mount Pleasant as well, but moved to Idle and is playing Premier League for Cavaliers FC. People, Ronaldo Barrett, I don't see why Ronaldo Barrett can't start in the team. Anybody who starts over Ronaldo Barrett in the national under 17 team is a top player in the country. Serious. The player that anybody who started over Ronaldo Barrett, serious talent. Serious talent. I watch this youngster. He's 16 years old. I watch him play. Brother, people, hey, youth. Hey, you also youth play against the Tivoli youth them. Tivoli big man them, Tackle them hard. They are 16-year-old. Passing, accurate. You understand me? Control the midfield as a young player. The next player now is Adrian Reed Jr. and you know that he goes to STGC at St. George's College. Yeah, man, Adrian Reed Jr. Matthew Ellis from Charlie Mount High School. It's a question mark right there on his name. I think he's supposed to be at the camp, but passport issue at the moment. I don't know if he's going to get his passport in time, get his visa in time, but he's at the camp at the moment. They're going to try to help him to acquire that. You understand me? They're going to try to help him to acquire that. Let's see if they can get that at the moment. Bell, Jamani Bell, Dylan John. These two players are Phoenix players that I think Craig Butler don't have a lot of control over. You understand me? Cannot dictate to these players if they should play for the national team or not. Javane Williams is there also. Javane Williams. So let's see which school Javane Williams play for. Javane Williams. Mannings High School. Mannings High School. I think he's a centre back. Javane Williams. I think he's a centre back. He's the centre back. Javane Williams. He is in the squad also. Dustin Cohen from Denby High School. Plays for Veer. Quality player. Went to Netherlands. Has experience overseas already as a young player. He's 16 years old. Quality. Dustin Cohen. Yeah, man. Quality player. Gibbs from KC. Everybody know Gibbs from KC. Always here scoring with whisper. Fast, quick. And I think he deserves his opportunity in the national under 17 team. Gibbs from KC. He is in the squad also. Gibbs from KC. Roger Taylor. Roger Taylor also made the squad. Let's give you the school that Roger Taylor played for. Kingston College also. So Roger Taylor and Gibbs. Gibbs' name was on the paper first. I think Gibbs is there. So those are the 14 players I have confirmed that is at camp. I think Manningsman has more on his list, and he will tell you the other name when you guys go over to his show. All right? When we jump over to Manningsman show after we finish this, he will tell you the other name. So it's a 34-man squad. It's a 34-man squad. I only have 14. Manningsman will give you the complete one. management will give you the complete one of players that are selected to be at the camp. Players are going to be cut out of the camp based, as I tell you before, passport reason, parental reason, stuff like that. So it's not a must that these players are going to play. Denzel Washington Mackenzie name was selected, but if you were earlier, you would know that Craig Butler withdrew Denzel Washington and Carlton Brown because the coaching staff did not selected on Peralta. It is alleged. Understand me? And see, remember, you are one of the person who is concerned about the coach tactics. So I guess he is showing you that he can adjust to suit the national standard by selecting players who can play. Yeah, that's true. I would love to go there and watch what he's trying to teach them. If it's a long ball type of thing, I have concern. But if he wants them to play, selecting players that can play, and teaching them how to play, selecting players that can play and teach them to play long ball is my concern. You take them out of them comfort zone. But selecting these players to play a style of play where we can move the ball, pass, break lines, use the width, go through the middle, stuff like that. How to break down a low block. You understand me? Not hoping and praying that a defender make mistake when they play the ball long, so we can get the opportunity to score. I am not for that. But if the coach can change his style of play and do something more attractive and effective, I am okay with that. You understand me? I am definitely okay with that. Is there any other minor or weekend league for the youngsters? Corner league? Ooh, minor league? No. Most of them play Premier League. Some of them play Premier League, and we hear that some of the clubs, want them to come back to play Premier League. And I am disagreeing to that. Let the youngsters stay in their camp for 5 weeks and learn the system that Marion Garden and coaching staff want them to learn, right? So we can have the best opportunity to qualify for the World Cup. Denzel Washington is there. Answer that question. Orion Watson from Glenmore, quality player, was one of the youngest that went to Barcelona a few years ago. Yeah, Orion Watson, a quality player, of course. Not sure if he's on the team. Management will give you that name in a few minutes if he's on the team. All right. So we'll go back to one management. We'll get the name of those confirmed. I can tell you what I have confirmed, what I've get from my source that is confirmed. So man is one of the next amount of players, the overseas players also, and I'm allowing him to give you guys, that information after my show is finished in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes time. You understand me? So drop on a question in the comment. Ask me a question, people, because we're going to go over now in the competition. The competition starts February the 8th. The competition starts February the 8th. All right? The competition starts February 8th. So I am going over to Cup U17 page. All right? Go over to the Cup U17 page. Where the schedule and everything is there, and I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see what is going on. So just give me a second. I can find. Can find this thing. All right, and also I can give you the rankings also, people. The rankings of the under 17. I'm going to give you the rankings. You understand me? So I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see what is going on. All right. Rich Power Sports, Happy New Year and seeing. Will there be opportunities to watch the under 17 on TV, YouTube? Well, normally, yeah, if you have VPN, you can watch it on the CONCACAF YouTube page. You understand me? You know, we have the VPN and we're going to do a live stream on the game. You know, you go already. Unseen Sports, I got the live stream at under 17. Have you heard of a player from the States named Chandler Young? No. 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 As I said, Manning's man have some players from overseas that on his list, and he will, put them out. You understand me? I am saving this show for a rewatch. However, how seriously are you really treating the under U17 players? I believe that based on the all right, here I'm gonna answer your question, Rich Paul. Just watch what I'm gonna do next. I have 10 minutes because I'm gonna jump over to Money's Man show. What I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna show you the bracket, the group of winner and everything. You understand me? So I'm just share the screen so you can see what I got. So people can see what I got. So this is the rankings, people. Under 17 rankings. Mexico ranked first with 7,898 points. United States ranked second with 5,838 points. Costa Rica third, 4,377 points. Honduras 4,355 points. Canada 3,943 points. Panama 3,993 points. Haiti rank over with. Jamaica, we are number 8. Cuba, El Salvador, Trinidad, Guatemala, Curacao, Suriname, Barbados, Guadeloupe, Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, Bermuda. 41 teams in the CONCACAF. And we rank 8 out of the 41. Haiti over with, Panama over with, Canada over with, Honduras over with, Costa Rica, USA, and Mexico over us at the moment. You understand me? They're over us at the moment. So, our group. So our group here. Can I show the people in what one? So, showing the people. Share the group. Share the screen. We share the group, people. So, this is our group. All right. Our group. Group E, Mexico, Panama, Guatemala, Curacao. Group F, USA, Canada, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados. Group G, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Cuba, Guadeloupe. Group H, Honduras, Haiti, El Salvador, Suriname. All right. So this is the group. So Jamaica is in Costa Rica, Cuba, Guadeloupe. Only one team in this group rank over us, which is Costa Rica. The other two teams rank below us. So I think we can get a second place out of this group or a first place. All right. Can get a second place of the group or a first place spot. So that's the men's. All right. I want to show you guys the bracket. Looking for the bracket at the moment so you guys can see exactly exactly what is going on. Looking for the bracket. Looking for the bracket, people. All right, so I'm gonna find the bracket. I'm going to share that now. John Powell, big up yourself, John Powell. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to Unseen Sports TV. You understand me? Yeah, man. So I am going to share the bracket now so you guys can see. Bless up, bless up, bless up. So you can see what I'm going. You understand? I'm going to share the bracket now. So let me share it. Present, share screen. All right. People open the can see what I'm going, you know. See that? Open and see what I'm going, you know. So this is how the bracket set up for the under 17. So Saturday, February 11. February 11. February 11 are the first match. Saturday, February 11. The first match. Mexico versus Curacao. Panama versus Guatemala. Canada versus Trinidad. USA versus Barbados. Sunday, February 12th, Jamaica is going to play their first match versus Cuba. February 12th is Jamaica first match versus Cuba. Costa Rica versus Guadeloupe. Haiti versus El Salvador. Honduras versus Suriname. Monday, that is Panama. So Group E is going to be in action Monday, and they go right down to. So look at it now. So I'm looking at it, and I'm saying that Jamaica most can come out of this group. So for example, Jamaica come out of the group, and they come out of the group first place. All right. So they come out of the group first place. So this is G1 or G. So round of 16 now, you're going to have the teams like Puerto Rico, Bermuda, and those teams come in Dominican Republic come in the round of 16 part of the competition. Which is stated for February 18th, Sunday, February 19th. You understand me? So 1E. So Group E. So Group E, who wins Group E, going to play Nicaragua. So anybody who wins Group E is going to play Nicaragua. All right? The second place team from Group E is going to play the third place team from Group G. All right. So the second place team from Group E, say Panama come second, which I think is possible. Go and play like a Cuba or Guadeloupe. I don't think Jamaica come third. You understand what I say? I don't think Jamaica come third. Africa come second or first. You get me? Yeah, man. That's how me look funny. All right. So we can move on again now. So Jamaica come first. So 1G here, we're going to play Puerto Rico. You understand what I say? 1G here, we're going to play Puerto Rico. Here people them say. People them say. Which part? I soon go back to it. I soon go back to it, people. I soon go back to it. So, which person get into the art and the matter is the U17 showcasing the very best of JA's product across the diaspora. Was it difficult to get JA youngsters based in England? I don't know. Chandler is 15. I think he was invited to one of the camp earlier. Okay. Lagos, you need to link me up on Instagram in Lagos. You understand? You need to link me up on Instagram. John, best up, man. Yeah, man, I just did. Okay. Chandler is a top-notch player. Good height, strong in the air, have a good shot, and very speedy. Use right and left, very good. His position is 7'11" and 9. Big up yourself, Lagos. Lagos, you need to link me up. You understand? You need to link me up on Instagram. Type in Unseen Sports and link me up. So I'm going to go back to it again. So we can see how I go. I'll go back to the bracket. Yeah. So Jamaica win, they play Puerto Rico. If you come second of the group, so 2G versus 3E. So we're going to play somebody from, we'll come third in the group, which is Curacao or Guatemala. Now, you're going to tell me that Jamaica cannot beat Puerto Rico if we come first, or we can't beat Guatemala or Curacao to reach the quarterfinal round here, Tuesday, February 21st. Tuesday, February 21st. So here what we think it's going to go now. I think Jamaica can win the group, right? Win the group. So this is the winner of match 25. What match 25? Or match 26? So the quarterfinal. 1, 2, 3, 4 match. 4 match. Winner of match 26, this year, versus winner of match 34. Match 34. So 2F versus 3H. Look, we work out that. 2F versus 3H. 2F. Oh, we don't have it. 2F. Oh, 2F. It's F here. So when I put Canada here, so Canada versus I would say Honduras team really dropping out, but Honduras supposed to have a good team in the youth program thing. So I would use Suriname. So anyway, in the quarterfinal, Jamaica go to play Canada. If we come first, we go to play Canada in the quarterfinal. That's what I'm saying. Quarterfinal, Jamaica can make it to the quarterfinal at the U17. And there, and this is now the problem. If we come second now, let me see if we come second, who going to play people? We come second, so match 28. Quarterfinal. 28 versus 29. So match 29 is 1F versus Dominica Republic. So Mexico versus Dominica Republic. Yeah man, Mexico going to win. So if we come second, you know, say this are nitty-gritty though. Either going to play. Yeah man, if we come second of the group, second or first, we're going to play Canada, I think, United States, Canada, United States, Dominica Republic, or Mexico. If we come first, we either play Canada, United States. No, don't mix it up. So, say for example, Mexico win the group, right? Then the quarterfinal zone, if Jamaica wins the group, no, if Jamaica comes second, you're going to play Mexico. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, man, get it right now. So people, so the thing set up there. So quarterfinal, I think we can reach a quarterfinal. Anything after that is based on the preparation period and stuff like that. I think we can reach a quarterfinal, and anything over that will be good for Jamaica. I think it's possible for us to make it. Once we reach quarterfinal and we do well, sky's the limit. We can make it to the under 17 World Cup. So let's see if we can, jump and reach into that. Unseen 12th February, Sunday the 12th February versus Cuba. Thanks. The 18th, Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, Panama, Puerto Rico, cross. So this could be interesting. Yeah. Unseen, have you realized the pattern of the 1999 and the 2011 team that qualified for the World Cup before? They both went to Brazil for camps at least 2 or 3 times before the qualifier starts. Yeah. QF versus Canada or Mexico. A tough ask. Yeah, man. Tough ask. Tough ask. All right, so people, I got done the show because at 1 hour I reach, I'm now go over. We got 1 hour over. People got to jump over to Management show. Management will start his show right about now. I think we're going to continue on the same topic. We're going to go and discuss that part the same way over for Management show. You understand me? Yeah, I say Lagos. So I'm going to jump over on I am sure sports in a few. Right about now. They both played practice game against USA home and away and spend a lot of time together. Players from the rural area were placed into schools in the urban area. Yeah, man. Happy New Year, everybody. Big up on yourself. You understand? You got done the live by now. Yeah, man. Thanks everybody who come out to listen and give me some support on the show. Big up on yourself, Brian Martin. I am sure sports. RR, Gus, Ramaria Lawrence, which sports. Big up yourself. Happy New Year, John Powell. All the man them shape the live people, make everybody knows Unseen Sports is here. Yeah, man. Unseen Sports is OUT. Out!